Post-stream. Today, we are going to
You're
be...
headed to Lestalem, right? I'll take you there,
heading to
but no
Lestalem.
further.
Got it.
So, ready to ship out?
You bet. Let's fly.
Hold on tight, boys.
This is a continuation of the main game, after I paused it to do episode Gladiolus on Friday. Sorry about not streaming on Sunday or Saturday. I was busy both of those days. You can understand, right? Hello, Dat1Dorito. How are you today? Hello there, King Rivel. My two usual viewers. Felt like I should add on to that, but maybe I just shouldn't. Chapter 8, Seaworthy. With the help of Imperial Commodore Arnea Highwind, the makeshift miners pit pay dirt only to learn raw ore won't suffice. Cindy refers them to Holly, an engineer in Lestalem, who knows how to treat Mithril. Lovely! Whoa. What's going on with the stream right now? Looks like it's kind of buffering on my end, like a lot, even at 144p. That's no good. Alright, if the stream's okay for you, then I guess it's alright. Maybe it's just my internet that's not receiving the stream well enough. I don't know.
Rise and shine, Prince Charming. We're here. Sounds like a spot of trouble's popped up at the power plant. Wish I could help, but I'm powerless to do anything I'm not ordered to. I'll leave the keeping of the peace to you.
Of course. We got this.
Good luck, boys.
Loving that outfit, Noct.
Why don't you wear one?
Oh, that's the only one. And if anyone stands a fighting chance in there, it's you. Forget about fashion and go.
Oh, but fashion's the most important part. So yeah, we're stuck using the thermal suit.
Do you read me?
Same stats as the basic
Just wanted to
Vanguard
thank you for
outfit.
offering to clear out those demons. That'll give me time to treat this mithril for you. There's a hunter who went in right ahead of you. I imagine there are too many for one to handle. But two of you should be fine. And a little heads up, we're getting some unstable readings from the generators inside.
Warframe planes
Too
of
much power and the whole place will blow, so be
Eidolon?
quick.
Never heard of
Will
it.
do.
But I have to look into that,
You might back
like,
up.
now.
I thought we were partners.
Anyway, place is crawling with demons.
Wait a sec. You sound familiar.
Save the talk. We got hunting to do. Now, if we're done with the introductions, follow me.
You're the one following me, Hunter. despite all the big threats, the only one you have to worry about is this Geo Chimera. That's it. Everything else is just basic goblins.
Some pretty fancy moves you got there. Might have certain
Fancy that. You make a good sparring partner.
You think so?
Just keep hitting this guy.
Alert, you two. We're detecting a major power surge. She's in the hole. Abort the mission and get out of there.
Warframe is a great game if you don't mind repeating the same things over and over and over again. Warframe is just one of those games that gets repetitive easily. We have a second wave here full of Gale Chimera and a few goblins. But that's about it. Is that all? Nope, there's another goblin over there.
Had all of them?
Nice.
Nice job. You didn't disappoint.
When have I ever?
Keep it up.
Will do. Now, let's scram.
Silver Bangle. Just boosts your HP by a lot. I was once into Warframe like full time. That used to be the core of this channel too. I played Warframe every day for, I don't know, maybe 10 hours during the first few months of the summer. And after that, I just got bored.
As promised, here's your mithril. And, thank you for your hard work.
Sure.
Hey, big guy!
So the hunter who went on ahead.
The one and only. How you been, fellas?
Not bad. Whoa, someone did a number on you, though.
You should see the other guy. Anyway, I'm back. And better than ever.
Knocked? Gladdy? I can't believe it!
Hey, thanks for looking after her, Dustin.
So, Gladdy, did you apologize to Noct for storming off like that?
He made it up to me in there.
The power plant? Oh, so you got your hands on some mithril. In that case, I'll go deliver it to Sid. You'll probably want to freshen up first anyway. Come and meet me in Kayam when you're ready.
You can walk over here, grab this, I think. No, there's gonna be like an item thing over here. And that'll let you use the thermal suit whenever you want to. And believe it or not, every character can equip with a thermal suit. Go see the trailer, there was a new and improved MMO town. Okay. I am now hyped to play Warframe a little more. Just wish the performance on that game was good. For console standards, it's fine. It drops to 30 when times get rough, but, you know, I'd prefer that constant 60. It is a pretty bottle. You're right. No, Rivel, I haven't seen the new trailer. Or the MMO town, or whatever. Is this going to be like a limited time event, or is it going to be permanently accessible? Or is it a quest? It might be a quest. Yeah, 30 FPS is alright. I don't have a problem with it, as long as it's pretty stable.
Really looking
Where in the
forward to
case of
yours is
Warframe,
I'll
it's
pretend I
not.
didn't hear that.
Aw, don't be that way. It's different when a girl cooks for you.
New open world game expansion. Alright. So it's a permanent add-on then. Good to know. Just walking.
Let's get a shot with the lighthouse. Hair blowing in the breeze. We'll be seaside supermodels.
Seaside supermodels. How about not now?
Not really feeling it. Maybe another time.
Aw, but I want her to be a seaside supermodel.
That one Dorito's totally gonna say seaside supermodels and then add a Lenny face, isn't he? Yep. Or he can be right back. Okay. Have a nice time doing whatever you're doing. Once you depart, you will lose access to the open world for a while. And rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. This is your cue to save your progress. Should you not save your progress? Well, that's up to you. But I'm going to just because it might be a while. Umber's back. Waiting for you and Altisha. Be there as fast as I can.
Look, Prince Noctis, even the marshal came to say goodbye. I heard the Regalia's going on the boat with you.
I guess it's goodbye for now. The Regalia is already waiting below deck.
Something I gotta get off my chest.
What's that?
I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't there for your father. I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
Yeah. I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
Hey, Your Majesty!
What's up?
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Yeah, count on it.
Best picture in the game. Noctis receives a warm send-off as he sets sail for Altissia in high spirits. The prince goes forth obstinately to seek out the blessings of the Hydrian, which will enable him to challenge the Empire's might. But his true heart's desire is to find Luna Freya, his betrothed. I don't like Luna Freya. I honestly don't like her. Stella is better. Easily. So, you can look at this big map and think, wow, I can only explore that top left, top right? Yeah, top right continent. Nah, you can explore the bottom right as well. But the continent way over on the left? Nah, you're only there for a limited time. We'll get there eventually.
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Luna Freya?
No.
That obstinate secretary, standing in the way, while you rush off to slay the Hydrian for your poor sister's sake. I know the price of the Covenant.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altissia, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think this is where we were headed to begin with.
They've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Luna Freya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
We need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Luna Freya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring,
The crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altissia.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion. But in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's?
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, but doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding onto the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Who can say?
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. They'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy, thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps, like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest. And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
Are we there yet?
Well, didn't you say you always wanted to go sailing?
Yeah, but all this ocean gets kind of bland after a while.
Last time I checked, it was amazing and life-changing.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Isn't that what my dad said?
Carrying a royal line ain't a task to be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
You must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
A hard childhood?
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
And you must have seen your fair share of Altissia by now.
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big, okay.
Well, it ain't the Crown City.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all topped out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play? Makes Cygnus a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you two.
Well, you're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey now.
Wescombe ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure. Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago, that's the one.
Nice.
You can count on Old West. He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Luna Freya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Luna Freya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Prepared in advance?
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by...
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
Finally, welcome to Altissia. I gotta say...
Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
I don't care much for this place. It's rather small.
Sir,
despite being
what is
a
the purpose
big,
of your visit?
quote-unquote, city.
Purpose,
Always ask Ignis here. Never leave it to Sid. He will take all of your cash.
Ignis, a little help?
I'm not even joking. He'll do that.
We are scholars of the culinary arts, and we've come to study the renowned cuisine of your fair nation.
Is that so? I wish you an enlightening stay.
Another one you owe me.
Alright. Into the city, I guess.
Check Wescombe's place out.
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
Search for Wescombe's bar.
So, we're looking for the guy from the picture.
An estranged friend of the king.
Noct, you ever meet him?
Nope.
Yeah, Sid's a scam.
They're extending the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress. The Vivian Westwood? But wasn't that a memorial for her passing?
Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, could that be the dress we read about in the papers?
Doubtless. The designer's name is the same.
Want to check it out?
That depends on the groom. Might still be a sore spot. What with his wedding getting called off?
Who says we can't call it back on? It can still happen.
True enough. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Symbol of the Peace. Nice little side quest. Doesn't really offer much to the main story. Street performers. You're lucky this isn't Infamous 2. Yeah, Sid's definitely a big scam.
Gondola! Care for a ride?
You have to take the gondola to get to Mago. There's no other way there. I'm just gonna skip the ride because I can do that. I also love Infamous 1 and 2. They were by far the most badass games I've ever played. On any platform, ever.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. Welcome, Armor, as you've gathered. My word, you've grown, little prince. So this is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions.
I wish I could live stream Infamous 1 and 2.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump at every shadow. Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question, if they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed?
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
Where is Lady Lunafreya?
In the city somewhere, but no one has caught so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that they will next come to Altisha. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well. Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Hillary Clinton?
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care. And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk, come to my estate.
She can be oblique at the best of times. But I assure you, her heart is in the right place.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, you must be weary from your journey. Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
Bet the view's even better from a gondola.
I don't like Camellia, in case you can't tell.
Where are we off to?
I just don't have a reason to like that character at all. It's basically a Hillary Clinton, but in Final Fantasy.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Not good.
Have a look at this, Noct.
And where there's a Hillary Clinton, there must be a Trump.
What do you feel?
Alright, Ignis, you're drawing my attention to what now?
So?
Touring the town and use our famous gondolas. Okay, fuck you.
How about a ride-a-la on the gondola?
No. Alright, okay, maybe. Just a bit. It was absolutely necessary to get to Mago, and that's all.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Through Umbra's power, you can now revisit past memories. Summon him when you rest at lodgings. Character will retain their current level and abilities. Rental chocobos will automatically return to the post. The place you called Umbra will be set as your last rest point. So basically,
come on, let's go see the dress.
Just walk up to
like
any hotel.
Let's call it a day.
You can call it a day.
Beds, baby.
Not what I meant to do, but you can just call it a day. Nice pictures.
Nice shot, Prompto.
Hillary Clinton. Okay, so basically what I meant to show you is that you can call Umbra. From this point, you can call Umbra, I should say, and you can travel back to Lucis. You could leave him alone or ask for some paw, which I'm gonna do because I want to stay here for now. And I just like this interaction. It's a nice little thing Square Enix didn't have to do, but they did.
Well, guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah, she can sit tight a while.
Ignis has a point there. What's coming up next? It's not necessarily difficult. It's just really, really, really good.
Gentlemen,
actually my favorite part of the game. Also this guy? Yeah, speak to him.
Greetings. You are not from here. Alessio's my name. Coin collecting's my game. Oracle Ascension coins specifically. Have you any? If you're willing to part with some, I'll gladly trade you a token of equal value.
Okay, you can get all these items here. You can get ribbons! Ribbons are very useful. But, you know, best just,
Bring some more coins and I'll have something special in store for you.
I don't know, I'm gonna move on. So let's go this way. This way. And up here. I can't sprint in the city for whatever reason.
To the shop with Lady Lunafreya's dress?
Yeah, the
Just
shop
follow
is
this road
just
towards the
down there.
Secretary's estate. Then brace yourself for the insane crowds.
Insane crowds, my ass. I didn't see any. An island nation known for the beauty of its waterbound capital, Altissia. Though annexed by the Empire in the war 150 years ago, something, something, something. I'm gonna go for the best possible outcome here. Wish me luck.
Thank you for coming.
No sweat. First things first. Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescombe didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own. Though circumstances have changed, both the king and the oracle are finally in Altissia.
You said that you have Luna in your care. Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire? But it's true. The oracle is a risk, one we are prepared to shed with. Whether we do so depends on you. Now let me ask some questions of my own. Why does the oracle seek to awaken the Hydrian?
She wants to forge a covenant so I can receive Leviathan's blessing.
The answer I wanted to hear. And yet, king or not, it can't be a simple affair for you to receive a god's blessing. Let me be frank. The potential chaos worries me. You know better than most what took place in Lucis with the Archean. Tell me, what happened?
I met Titan, and he gave me his power.
Just like the legends, though the Empire doesn't like the way the story goes. Even as we speak, they mobilize their forces. It seems there's no avoiding chaos. It will most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods and the Empire be damned.
It would be a disaster if a battle took place in the city.
Indeed, we must be prepared to evacuate our citizens.
And that's the deal you want to make.
Perceptive and direct. Makes things that much easier when you can dispense with the dance. Without further ado, let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
All right. I'll do as you ask.
I'm pleased to hear it. As long as the people's safety is assured, I have no qualms with your right. And that is not all. Once the rite has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
Not a problem. We know how to take care of ourselves.
Thank you. I'm sorry we cannot do more. But as I'm sure you are aware, few armies can stand against the might of the Imperial fleet. That is all for the terms. To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
All right. Let's fight together as allies.
Allies? Such a vote of confidence. Well, you can trust us to do our part and keep the Oracle safe. A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning for both King and Oracle.
All right. You do what you must for your people.
You're just like your father.
Thanks.
You've made the right decision.
Madam, it's time.
Assign 3 of your own for the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you. According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong. Steel yourselves for a full-scale battle. I'm glad we could talk. We can each act in our own interest to our mutual benefit.
I did it! Yay! I think that's the best possible outcome. Alright, nice. Now get ready for probably the best part in the game. And the story will split off to episode Ignis pretty soon, which is not available until December.
I can't promise something I can't help.
Of course. You certainly opened up to them, though.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic. They've lost Regis. They've lost the crystal. Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them? We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
Alright, story talk. Yay.
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
Indeed, the best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Oh, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Sounds good in theory, but don't push it. It's pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
Stay flexible, stay alert.
All right, will do.
If worse comes to worse, you can throw Trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be well guarded. Better than the Oracle herself.
Understood. I shall reclaim it at the altar.
Remember, you'll be under Imperial watch.
Right.
Think of it as a necessary evil in order to forge the Covenant.
I am in your debt.
Once it's over, you may go as you please. But you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going. Your public is waiting for you.
Noct, you in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Alright, here's your last chance to reassign or reassemble your gear. This is what I'm going with. I'm not using the ring because I'm not supposed to have it at this point in the story. But I think I should change my armor, perhaps. You know what? No. I can do this. Level 1. I can do this. Oh boy. Ascension. Oh yeah, I can, that's not gonna help. Actually, you know what? That'll help in the long run. Might as well get that now. Warp decoy never really helped at all. Alright, and after this mission, I think I'll get impervious. Nice. Magic. Oh yeah, Thundiga. No, I'm not going to be using royal arms that I'm not supposed to have yet. I will not do that. This is New Game Plus, so I just have them. Yeah, you know what?
Talk about a crowd.
That's fine.
Like the whole city's come to watch.
You don't have to move anywhere, you don't have to do anything. Just let the cutscene play out.
Dear friends, I stand before you today. With little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely the light fades from our world, and as it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until all succumbs to the darkness. Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above, our world will be delivered from the perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altissia to call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas, spirit of the deep. By the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydrian. But first, I offer you my solemn vow. On my honor as Oracle, I will not rest until the darkness is banished from our world and the light is restored. Bless you all.
see him.
Dropships are closing in on the port. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered.
So, it begins.
And so begins the best part of this game.
It is I, Lunafreya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone. I do.
Note, the Hydra has awoken.
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydra surrounded. Hurry, Note.
I'm on it.
Then the right's already begun.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydra a hand.
Let's do this.
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our star. It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship. Leviathan! I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for two.
Noct, jump!
What?
No time for questions!
Man. Ah! Go! What was this?
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
Here she comes!
I got this.
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
All right. Won't be long. Hey, nice job finding this baby.
The moment I saw her, I knew we'd go places. Not again.
Not making this easy.
Not. Hold on tight. Don't let go.
That's up.
Noct, can you reach?
Hey! Your power! Give it up! Don't you understand? I'm the king! So, you want to do this the hard way? Fine! So the only way you'll help me is if I take you down?
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have it. And do remind him about the crystal. Oh, Prince, your bride awaits!
I will pass the ring to the rightful king.
When the prophecy is fulfilled, all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
How sweet. But please, Lady Lunafreya. You first.
It's done.
Blessed stars of life and light.
Noctis?
Luna?
So, you found your way here.
And you found me.
A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought?
Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me?
Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled.
But that doesn't have to come between us.
You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, blooming from hill to vale.
Will you be there?
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance. Know that I am there. And that I watch over you always. Farewell, dear Noctis.
Back with us. I'll tell the others. Though it may take a bit.
You're hurt.
A small sacrifice in the greater battle.
And Luna?
She has passed. Umbra left that for you.